Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now in this week's video, I have some advice for you that is game changing if you are either currently a university student or you are going to be one very soon. Now I can't tell you how many people in Canada and just across North America struggle to pay for their post-secondary education, whether it be crushing student loans or having to work 3 or 4 jobs just to keep up with tuition payments. But in this video, I want to help you save some money for university by simply using scholarships. This way you can take the pressure off of yourself from either working that extra job or having to worry about those student loans. Now in Canada specifically, through almost every university, there are hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of scholarships that just go unused every year. Now this usually happens because students are just lazy and don't apply for the scholarships, or they just don't know how to apply. Now every school does it a little bit differently, but in this video I'm going to walk you through how I've been able to receive scholarships at Ryerson University, even before my first semester at the school. This way you can get a better sense of where to look and how to apply for scholarships so that you can save an insane amount of money towards tuition every year. Starting with the easiest scholarships to both find and receive, these ones are tailored towards people who are just starting to think about university and either haven't decided which ones they want to go to yet or are just about to apply. Now these ones are called entrance scholarships, and I'm sure you're quite familiar with that name. Ultimately, entrance scholarships are given out to prospective students after they've been accepted to university based on their grades in their final year of high school. The most common way these scholarships are actually structured is by grouping different grade averages together and then designating an amount of money to each one. Typically, the higher the grade, the more money you receive with each scholarship. Now to find an entrance scholarship, all you have to do is a quick Google search using the name of the university you're looking for and simply adding the words entrance scholarship. Now I'm going to give you an example of how Ryerson University does theirs. After doing a quick search, you just click on the link and the grades and amounts are all laid out clearly. As you can see, between 80 and 85 average gets you $2,000 over 4 years. While a 95 plus average gets you $16,000 over those 4 years. So even before attending any classes at the university you've been accepted to, you can save anywhere from $2,000 to $16,000. Now that's a lot of money, especially if you're someone who already struggles with paying for school. Now the nice things about these scholarships is you don't actually have to physically apply for them, because if you qualify for them through the school, you will automatically be awarded them. Now in my opinion, the key with entrance scholarships is being aware of them before you complete your last year of high school. Now I say this because let's say for example, you're holding an 89 or an 89.5 average near the end of your last year in high school. Now that's amazing because technically you've earned $4,000 from the Ryerson University example that I gave earlier. However, if you could have creeped your average up by just 1%, your scholarship would have doubled to $8,000. Now that's an insane jump just for receiving 1% higher on your overall average in high school. So if you're aware of these differences and you're just on the line between 2 different scholarships, maybe this will encourage you to work a little bit harder and actually gain that extra 1% on your average so that you can earn a scholarship worth way more money. I know in my last year of high school, I kept really amazing grades, but I never even thought about scholarships or ever even getting an entrance scholarship because it never crossed my mind and very few people talked about it. I only sort of realized that they were a thing after I'd been accepted to the school and I got an email saying, hey, you just earned your $8,000 scholarship from Ryerson University. And I thought, oh my goodness, that's amazing. But then I went and looked at the chart after of the different scholarships and realized that I myself was just 1% off from earning the highest scholarship of $16,000. Now, $8,000 is still amazing scholarship, but if I had known about it or looked at that chart before school ended, I would have worked my butt off to just earn that extra 1% so that my scholarship would have doubled. So I can definitely speak from experience here, and you want to make sure that you know what the different entrance scholarships are, how much they're worth, and what the different grade groupings are. Because working a little bit harder in school because you know the difference could be the difference of getting anywhere from $2,000 to $16,000. You just want to make sure you're as informed as possible so that the power of saving money is really in your hands when you're going to university. Now, moving on to scholarships that you receive while you are actually in university, so many of these scholarships just go unused every year because nobody applies for them. So first I'll show you how to apply, and then I'll give you some tricks for increasing your chances of receiving these scholarships. Now, just as you did before, search for the school you want and the word scholarship. Now, sometimes the entrance scholarships are also mixed in with the other admission scholarships, so that's great because you can actually use the same website they already gave you. At this point, you'll already be attending the school, so you can use that university login to get in and see all the different kinds of scholarships. Now, the list of scholarships just goes on forever, so you can use different filters to filter some out, whether it be by program or ones that you qualify for, just so that you're not sifting through every type of scholarship if you actually don't qualify for them. Like I said, there's one that pertains to your program, your field of study, or even your gender or nationality. More and more scholarships are being allocated to women and to people of different nationalities so that everyone has a greater chance of receiving different scholarships. Now, you can spend hours scrolling through the different scholarships, and when you find ones that you actually qualify for and are of interest to you, you can submit your application that will be prompted by the website, and this usually just includes your email and a few survey questions so they can get a sense of who you are and what kind of student you are. They may ask you questions about your gender, your nationality, if you would need financial support, even your year of study. Those kinds of things, just so they get a better picture of who you are. So really, it isn't very hard at all to submit scholarship applications, but people are just lazy and don't do it most of the time. Or they just forget and miss out on the chance to earn or save some extra money. Now, as for tricks for applying to different scholarships, this is gonna sound sort of silly, but you want to make sure you're applying for the scholarships that actually require extra work, whether it be an essay or a video or some other type of requirement. These are the best scholarships to apply for because the least amount of people do these ones. These ones go unused the most because students are usually very lazy and don't want to do the extra work on top of all their schoolwork to apply for these scholarships. I mean, I do get it. You already have tons of work in class, and the last thing you want to do is write an extra essay or make a video for a scholarship you may not win. But I am telling you that if you schedule some time to work on these papers or videos for those scholarships, and you actually take it seriously, the odds of you getting these scholarships are way higher than any other scholarship that doesn't take any other requirements other than submitting your name for it. So if you're the type of person that is struggling with school, taking the time and effort to do one of these essays or videos for those types of scholarships is definitely worth your time. Now, hopefully these tips I've given you and the walkthrough of how to apply for scholarships gives you some more confidence to do them and motivates you to actually look for different ones you can apply for. I'm hoping that I've given you the confidence to put your hat in the ring so that you can earn hundreds or thousands of dollars towards your education next semester. I know that I've been able to save up to $6,000 in my 2 years at university, both from my entrance scholarship and other ones that I have applied for in my first and second year. So these scholarships can really make a difference, and they might be the difference between you working 2 or 3 jobs or even being able to pay off your student loans earlier. So I really encourage you to do a quick search of the different types of scholarships that you may be eligible for through your university. And if you can't find what you're looking for, you can always email the administration office and they can guide you in the right direction or clarify some things for you. Now before you leave, don't forget to go hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more help on how to save money. I will see you guys next time. Take care.